claimed that they wanted to help me. This is the stuff I need fucking help with. Your fucking sorries and your prayers are bullshit. Shove them up your backside. Anyway, Sergeant Nama something. I'm gonna have to look it up before I call. That way I can make sure I get his name right. I don't want to be a dick. But I gotta make these calls alone. You know, hopefully once he's been on duty for an hour or so, he'll be settled into things, and then I'll be able to call him, and hopefully, well, I don't expect jack shit out of it because I'm still having to make the fucking calls by myself. Trying to get help by yourself, especially when you are a homeless male, you will be denied all of your rights, and they will make every fucking excuse. They have pre-prepared fucking excuses that they will cut you off with every fucking time you speak. What are the chances of this sergeant trying to bully me instead of listen? Or talk over me? Or try to pull the mentally ill bullshit like was done last night and again today? No, not fucking okay. Anyway, I called Casey. She wasn't able to answer, I guess, so we'll see what happens. I got until 10 o'clock to stay parked in this parking lot, and then I have to move. Always moving. This is wasting my fucking resources. I mean, I've made the calls. I've showed up in person. Nobody looks at the fucking evidence. This is right here. This is why people end up dead. This, right here. One call to another, to another, to another. Well, if they stop doing the same fucking bullshit and actually do their goddamn jobs, stop interrupting and listen to fucking understand. For Christ, that's too goddamn much to ask for, isn't it? Especially in this fucking country. Oh, the Constitution? What the fuck is that? Meanwhile, I shouldn't have to make any of these calls by myself, but they keep forcing me to make these calls by myself because the people who are supposed to help me with this, well, we see how they're doing it. They're not. They're pushing me on and trying to tell me to move on and move along and move to elsewhere. None of them are actually helping me to move elsewhere. There's a lot of people who wanted to ignore it and ignore it and ignore it until the fucking situation in Chapel, Nebraska with Sheriff DaCosta got damn near lethal. Yeah, they almost fucking killed me, but sure, whatever, it's fine. And you want to say that's an exaggeration? You've always got fucking excuses, don't you? Any excuse not to look at the fucking evidence, right? Any excuse at all. Meanwhile, because I'm not able to do this electronic shit myself, it magically makes it okay to harm me, doesn't it? Repeatedly. It makes it okay to ignore the crimes against me, don't it? Let's take a look at something here. It's a long fucking drop down. Those are the tops of trees, and they're right in front of me. These are the ones right next to me. The tops of them are only about 15 foot up from where I'm sitting. Now, jumping from here would result in a lot of injuries, but I doubt that it would result in death. Unless you busted both legs or busted your neck, which you'd have to be lucky to bust your neck on this. Busting your legs might be a lot easier. You'd probably end up knocking the wind out of yourself, busting a bunch of ribs, busting your back, busting your legs, busting your hip, busting your tailbone especially. You would not be in a good fucking way, that's for goddamn sure, but people have jumped from, 3, 4 times this height and survived it, so. Yeah, this place right here, obviously, I'm not gonna try to commit suicide. I'm just sitting here to hang out because it's a pretty view. I gotta call a sergeant for a department that I'm trying to turn in. I need a guardian to help me with this. Now there are people's they're not being professional at all. They're making any excuse not to fucking try, any excuse to deny my rights, any excuse to allow this to fucking continue. I mean, holy shit. How can this be okay? Being threatened, harassed, and intimidated by cops, being forced to move because of police harassment, threats, and intimidation. This is what they do when you try to turn them in. They give you the fucking runaround, give you the goddamn mentally ill treatment. You need someone there with you who actually fucking cares. None of these people who claim to care ever tried that, did they? No, none of them. None of them. None of the people who claim to care actually fucking tried that. So thank you very much. No, they didn't fucking care.